Hey there, welcome to Burning Waters of the Moon Tarot. My name is Desiree and I'm doing a reading for Aries in this video. I am using the Fantome Tarot deck and this is by Mucci. This one here is the Guiding Light Tarot and that one is done by Victoria Iva. I do have some tarot walkthroughs and I will post the link to those videos in the description below. So I'm going to save some time and not fan and talk about the cards and all of that in the beginnings of my videos so that we can jump right in as quickly as possible into the video readings. If I can get this to go, I do need to smudge my space, but let me just use an incense because this lighter is not working. Let's see, what do I have? Okay, I have this Song of India Temple incense. Now this incense is pretty strong, so I'm going to have to pop a window open. Nice ASMR. Okay, let's pop this window. We'll get this smoke going here. All right. Okay. I guess I could have also lit my candle, but let's just go with the incense for now. Okay, Aries. So let's go ahead and start with a nice shuffle. There we go. So if this reading does not resonate with you, Aries, I urge you to check your birth chart and look at some of your other placements. Or if you're looking for a particular subject or area of your life, you can try one of your planets that are transiting, one of the readings that are transiting that particular house. I have a playlist put together of intro to astrology videos. It'll show you how to pull a birth chart, what the planets mean, what the houses mean, and it's just a great place to get started. Okay, so let's see, Aries, what do we have for you today? Five of Cups, Knight of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. Wow, okay, so you did experience a bit of loss, some sadness here. But I do see that you are moving on from it. You've maybe done something different. You've probably learned from the situation here. And it's definitely bringing you to new, better places within your emotional health. So I see this as a positive reading so far. And though this is usually seen as, you know, not such a good card, good things do come out of turmoil and sadness. So, and usually it's a lesson. It's a lesson that we learn, and it's something that helps us move forward, which is what our Knight of Wands represents. It's a forward movement. It's very much passion. And I really feel that you are going to better places here with this Ace of Cups. Okay, so far so good, Aries. So we've got two water signs and a fire sign here, fire energy, I guess I should say. So now we're going to the Guiding Light Tarot. This, like I said, is done by Victoria Iva. This artwork here is just beautiful. It has an ethereal type feel to it. I like this deck. I like a couple of her other decks too. So, okay, Aries, let's see what we have for you. Five of Cups, Nine of Pentacles in reverse, Eight of Wands in reverse, and the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so we've got some good earth energy here. Um, Nine of Pentacles in reverse and the Eight of Wands in reverse. So there was just some stall that was going on with this. And I see perhaps you were maybe stuck here for a little bit. However, that, like I said, that is not necessarily a bad thing, because the Seven of Pentacles here speaks of harvest time. I kind of read it as before, after, during harvest, because you're waiting for something. You're waiting for something to come to its maturity. You're having patience, and then you're having the knowledge to know when it's time to harvest something, right? And then you reap the benefits. You get to have that beautiful basket of fruit that you've worked so hard for, that you've patiently waited for, and now you get to enjoy it. So, so that's what I'm seeing here, is that while this Five of Cups kind of had you stalled and maybe you didn't quite appreciate where you were at the time, it was good for you. It was necessary, and I feel like perhaps you did learn that lesson. So let's see this Knight of Wands. Three of Swords, the Devil, and the Lovers. Wow, so two major arcana cards here, and everything in this column is upright. So this definitely had to do with some sort of relationship, and I am seeing that there was a break in past proclivities. Is that the right word? So there was a break in the way that you handled these situations. So whereas before perhaps you sort of maybe drowned yourself in drugs and alcohol, or perhaps you hermited your way into your home and went into a deep depression. Perhaps you just ignored it and replaced it with work. There are many different possibilities, but I'm showing that you broke that cycle. You broke that cycle, and now you have. Wow, that's kind of profound. It's almost like you have merged your shadow self, that particular aspect of your shadow. You've recognized that shadow, and you've given that shadow a hug, and you have welcomed that shadow back to you. And it's important to realize, recognize, and know about the shadow, is that we don't want to cast the shadow away. We don't want to lock it away into a box. We want to acknowledge the shadow, and we want to give the shadow the love, the the respect, the honor that it didn't get before, because the shadow is always going to be a part of us. It's always going to be there. It makes us who we are. It's just a part of us, and we cannot go on denying the shadow, because that just puts us in a bad place. So I'm very pleased what I'm seeing here, Aries. Very, very pleased, and I'm excited to see what we have here in the Ace of Cups. So let's see what we have. So Justice in reverse, King of Swords in reverse, and Knight of Cups. So again, we have another major arcana card, and we have a court card here, two court cards. This is Heir of Air. Kings represent air, and he is in the suit of air. Knight of Cups. Knight represents fire, and he's in the suit of water. So this knight is fire of fire. So I would like to mention here, this was a hard thing for you to do, but you did it. You were victorious in this, and you were tenacious. You went after the goal. You may or may not have been consciously aware of what you were doing, but you did it nonetheless. And here, I think what we are going with is that you are actually following your heart, okay? These two in reverse, King of Swords, this guy is just very mental, just very straight about the facts. You know, he's very intelligent, and he doesn't I don't want to say usually, he doesn't make decisions based on his heart. And it's all about what is intellectually correct to him, right? And when we're dealing with the feelings and emotions and those types of things, we can't always go with, well, this person doesn't have an education, so I cannot be in love with him. You know, love doesn't know those types of restrictions, okay? Oh man, it's hot out there. Yes, I can feel the heat coming in and my AC going out. So what I feel here is that you've learned to listen to your emotions a little bit more. You're not being so judgmental. You're not being so black and white when it comes to the emotions. And perhaps that's what got you here into this place of sadness. Perhaps that's how you became sad, because maybe you let something go that that you really didn't want to, but on the outside it seemed like it wasn't right, and so you let it go, and that brought you immense sadness. So so what I'm seeing here is definite growth and a new way of looking at things. You are following your heart, you're letting your heart lead you, and I think that's a good thing. And we need all of these elements in our lives. We can't be so in our hearts and, you know, just thinking with our emotions all the time. We have to have a good mix of heart. We have to have a good mix of intelligence. We have to have a good mix of tenacity, of inspiration. And then we also have to throw in that physical element, right? We have to make sure that we're taking care of our bodies, that we're taking care of our home and excuse me, our jobs. Let me grab a sip of tea. Like I said, this incense is pretty strong. It's giving me a waver in my voice, so you'll have to excuse that. So Aries, this is really good for you. I'm happy for you, and I'm glad you have overcome this and you are letting a new you shine through. So I hope that helps, and I hope to see you next video. If you're still here, that means you liked my video. Thank you so much. Can you please hit the like button? And if you'd like to see more videos, go ahead and subscribe if you don't mind. So once again, thank you and have a good day. Bye.